I'm Road Dog Ricki.
And I'm Concrete Carl.
We are the organizers of the Bridge and a Slice Half Marathon.
This is the orientation video for the 2022 event. This is our 6th annual and by far our biggest year yet. We want to make sure that all the participants get the info they need to make this run a successful and, most importantly, a safe event.
The most important thing we'd like everyone to keep in mind is that this is an officially unofficial fun run, meaning there's no timing mechanism besides your own watch and not a closed course. You can't win the event because it's not officially a race. So participants are asked to please take your time, obey all traffic laws, and practice defensive cycling and pedestrianism. New York is really busy and hectic, so please do not assume that everyone else is following the traffic rules, and really be responsible for your own safety. Take your time and have fun.
Later in this video, we're going to take you through a virtual tour of the half marathon route. But first, we want to give you some need to knows before the run starts. Firstly, this is a go as you please half. You can walk, run, cycle, ride, or any combination. An example of this would be picking up a city bike along the route and then docking it. If you do the course, you'll get your 13 miles. Please note that cyclists in New York are considered vehicles and are prohibited from the sidewalk. So if you're going to get on the sidewalk, dismount and walk your bike, the exception to this being small children.
Secondly is packet pickup. It's at the start and finish line, and that's all located at 3327 28th Street in Queens. It's 28th Street between 33rd and 34th Avenue. We have two options, one on Friday the 24th from 6 to 8 p.m., which is the night before the run. This is our recommendation as Saturday morning is going to be pretty busy. Our second option for packet pickup is the pre-fun run on Saturday morning, June 25th from 7:30 to 9 a.m. Waves of runners will start at 9:30.
About those waves of runners. Because of the large turnout this year, we will have to stagger start times. So at packet pickup, each participant will get a pizza party number. That number will indicate your starting time. We'll have 6 to 7 runners starting every 3 minutes beginning at 9:30. Pizza party times will be administered on a first come, first served basis relative to when you arrive for your packet pickup. So we encourage you to come on Friday or really early Saturday morning to get your packet. We're trying to avoid a rush right at start time.
In the packet, you're going to find some swag, some art, a map of the course, and your bib. You can put any number you want on the bib because it's not a race and there's no timing chip. However, the bib will get you your slice of pizza at John and Tony's Pizzeria, so hang on to it. We'll have a volunteer doing a bag check for anything you'd like to leave behind or pick up after the run.
Once you're underway, please keep in mind that the course is not marked. And besides a few volunteers we'll have around the course at certain points, it will be up to each participant to know the route. Use your map, use the virtual tour, and our posted Strava maps to navigate. We can't emphasize enough to go slow, be safe, and you're going to have a great time.
At the finish line, we're going to hand out medals and have a brief post-race party. Then we're going to have a post-race party at Halsey's at Astoria from our very own music from Concrete Carl M. Banks.
We'll see you in Queens, and stay tuned for the virtual tour, and let's have a fun time rocking and rolling. Pretty good.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, let's take a virtual tour of the Bridge and a Slice half marathon. It starts here at 3327 28th Street in Astoria, Queens. The first mile will be down 28th Street and to where it ends at Queensboro Plaza. You'll hang a right and enter the bridge here. The lanes to the bridge look like this. Runners and walkers to the right, cyclists to the left. Runners and walkers, we recommend that you are in a single file line or at most 2 abreast because this is a very narrow lane with a lot of traffic and we want to make sure we practice proper etiquette. So stay safe and stay to the right. We'll cross the bridge and the next choke point will be where we exit the bridge at 60th Street. There's a light here, so we could potentially have some backup. There is plenty of space behind this turn where you can go. Runners will continue down 60th Street over to the park. Cyclists go up to 61st because there is a bike lane there. Go through Grand Army Plaza, don't enter there. Enter the park at Center Drive. This is what it looks like, and it's the center of the park, and it's crucial to get the 13.1 miles. You're going to stick to Center Drive until it turns into the main drive of the park, and you just stay on that the entire time. For example, here the road kind of turns to the left. Remember that we will stay to the right and do the entirety of the park. At this point, it's called East Drive, but you'll see it's the biggest thoroughfare and the biggest way to go. You'll follow this path up. You'll pass MoMA. You'll pass the reservoir. And you'll just continue all the way up to the top of the park. You'll hit these turns here, a big downhill, and then a big uphill, which is the Great Hill at about halfway through. That'll be the hardest part. A thing to remember is that all of the light posts in the park are marked with a 4-digit number and the big ones with a letter. Here, what this is telling you is it's West 91st Street. That's where we're at. New York is a big grid, so if it's going up, you're going up. If it's going down, you're going downtown. Follow that main path all the way by Shakespeare in the Park, the lake, the Great Lawn, and then don't exit at Columbus Circle. Keep going, and cyclists, we recommend that you exit the park at 7th Avenue South. There is a bike lane there. Follow that down to, I would recommend 52nd Street to go to 1st Avenue. Runners and walkers exit at the same place you entered at Center Drive. We'll have a volunteer here to help steer you in the right direction, but exit at Center Drive. For runners, you continue down 59th Street. Again, this is a very hard road to cycle on, so cyclists go down to 52nd because there's a bike lane there. Up to 1st Avenue, where we will get to John and Tony's Pizzeria. That's right at 1st Avenue in between 60th and 61st. Your bib will get you a slice of pizza here. We'll also have a volunteer there. You can eat your pizza there, or you can eat it on the move, get back on the bridge. Again, following all the etiquette as far as the lanes go on the bridge. Be very careful. It's very narrow. Once you get off the bridge, you have about a mile to go. Go up to 29th Street. It will look like this. There's a bike lane and there's a big sidewalk on either side to run on. Continue that final mile down 29th Street all the way to 33rd Avenue. At 33rd Ave, you're going to hang a left. Very quickly hang a left onto 28th. And you will be at the finish line, the same place you started, 33, 27, 28th Street. We'll have medals for all of the finishers or people that didn't finish too, and we'll have a party. Also, there will be a post party at 8 p.m. at Halsey's in Astoria. This is the route. Just remember that all participants are required to know where to go, so reference this map. We'll post a Strava map, and we'll give you one on the day of the run. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy yourself. And let's rock and roll.